Ile kesi ya Albert Ojwang that I have talked about in my previous video came with a new face, because in the previous video I was giving you guys ile information ya huyu jamaa alikufa aje in the custody of police, na nyinyi yote mlikuwa mnashangaa, mlikuwa mwingine anasema ni polisi ndio waliua, wengine walikuwa wanasema ni jamaa alikuwa na medical issues, wengine wanasema jamaa alijigonga kichwa kwa ukuta na akakufa. But there is a new evidence that came, because when I posted that video it was so early, because alikufa like 3 hours before that time. But now that it has gone viral, kila mtu sahi analeta evidence yenye yako nao. Now jamaa, we have a recording, a voice recording that clearly entails that huyu jamaa hajajigongesha kichwa kwa ukuta. But we also follow whatever the government tell us, as you all know, you know. But if a story comes with a new evidence, mimi as a reporter ni kusema tu, you know, because ukisikiliza hii kitu hivi, that this voice bro, like inaonyesha very very clearly that this guy had something to live for, he didn't wanted to die. So huyu jamaa hapo misho ukisikiza, yani jamaa anaulizia paka if he will be safe in his cell. Kwanza tusikize his voice and then we come back and then nikuonyeshe a letter that was produced by Homa Bay County, and then nikuonyeshe why now that it is already late, sahi the head of police IG Douglas amekuja and ametoa press conference. You know, it's already, I don't know, like 2 days. Sahi ndo wanaongea.
Sielewi man.
Ni tagu ulifanya ama?
Sielewi hata hajanieleza man.
Wamekwambia unapeleka police station gani? Central Police.
Hapa nje.
Central Police.
Yeah.
Sawa, na haujakunyang'anya phone right? Haujakunyang'anya simu? Haujakunyang'anya simu?
Ile kwa nafikisha ndio wamenirudishia sasa niongee.
Wanadai aje, wanasema aje?
Sasa nifike huko.
Ufike Nairobi kwanza. Hello.
Yeah.
Wanasema tufike Nairobi kwanza.
Sijui hata nisijua nani.
Kesho tunaweza fika hivyo Central. Sasa sijui kama utakuwa on, but maybe ndakamtuni. Tutajua tutafika huko. Jina pia kwa huko. Kevo pia kwa huko. Mwinde.
Kindly man.
Acha tutange kama information juu watu wananiambia, alafu wasoka niambia umempigania namba, nikamwambia nipe. So ndo nimecall.
Ate?
Nikwambia nilikuwa nataka kuverify, alafu acha tupange, alafu tujue kama tutafika kesho Central.
Sawa mzee.
Namba ya Central jina nani alipelekwa Kamkunji?
Central.
Sawa, kama kesho hata kama sio kama mimi ndafika hivyo Central kesho. Sawa mzee. Hizo mambo tafiti
Mike kwa ndani. How is it mzee? Mimi I've never experienced it.
Nishaikoa inda, so mambo itakuwa fiti. Kutakuwa na challenges za pana pale, lakini mambo itakuwa fiti. Usitension tu, nakwambia. Kutakuwa na challenges za pana pale, lakini mambo itakuwa fiti. Nishaikoa inda, so mambo itakuwa poa. Na Inda is one of the worst police stations in Nairobi. So
like nitakuwa safe hapo ndani.
Nini?
Will I be safe?
Light?
Safe.
Yeah. Rumande ni safe.
Make it make sense. Ukisikiliza vizuri the last part of that voice that was recorded, jamaa anauliza if he will be safe. Imagine someone who is worried for his safety. Do you think ataenda kujinyuria, yani aende ajiue? Haiwezekani. Why will I be worried for my safety and then niende nijigongeshe kichwa yangu kwa ukuta? And you know very well kujigongesha ukuta, like, it doesn't make sense, you know. But okay, that's what the police has said, na tutafuatilia, because we are not the government. Our job is to bring information, you know. So we don't want to be biased. Hatuwezi to see the government, the DCI, or anybody, the police. Na hatuwezi to see the public. Hatuwezi to see the family of this boy. Na tuseme he is liars, you know. But what has the public said? Because even the public has, unaona, lazima their opinion. Here are some of the things the public said. Seems he was on call while already ashakuwa tortured and told not to say about it. From the convo or conversation, Albert seems so confused. Kwanza part ameuliza if atakuwa safe. Seems alishaanza kuona tu anaenda for real. So saddening, may his soul rest in peace. Also Dexter anasema kwa hiyo convo or conversation, for those that don't understand, bana nimesikia akiuliza will I be safe, he had a bad feelings. Yes, jamaa alikuwa na bad feelings, ameona he may not come back, that's why aliuliza if he will be safe. Now I want you to sit down and think from the point ya baba yake, because as you all know, he was someone's father. Now I want to narrate somewhat what Sadat has wrote. I want to read for you and put you in the position that his father is standing today when it comes to feelings, when it comes to someone who lost a son. Unaona? And then nikuonyeshe Homa Bay na the police Kenya wamesema. Now let's start reading what Anwar Sadat has said. Make sure you feel like you are in the position ya baba yake, like as if you lost a son. Assume that Albert Ojwang is your brother or your son. Imagine you are about to eat with your only son, then police officers show up, ask to go with him. Sikiza vizuri, you ask what he has done, and they tell you he shared a newspaper headline on his Twitter page that someone in government found offensive. They put your son in handcuffs without letting him even finish eating and ask you to follow them to Nairobi for more details. So jamaa alifungwa kwa Homa Bay na aliambiwa to follow him to Nairobi. That is 387 or 85 kilometer. Imagine, that's like 6 hours of journey. Somewhere in their journey, your son calls you and asks you to speak with the police, not to put in place he can't have enough oxygen to breathe because of his medical conditions. When you get to Nairobi, the police tell you to go see the lifeless body of your son in the mortuary. So by the time mzai akachukua gari or pikipiki na kufika Nairobi, that is traveling behind the guys, because as I heard, mzai aliacha chakula venye kijana yake alifungwa, akachukua pikipiki akafuatilia. Now that he came to Nairobi na alikuwa anafaa kuona kijana wake, alikatazwa. But by the time they told him go see your son, he was already dead na alikuwa kwa mortuary. Understood? Now that is skiza from a position mzee, ile position mzee amesimama. A son they took from you full of life is being given to you lifeless. You never had the opportunity to eat the last meal with your son. Never had the opportunity to hug him one more time. Never had an opportunity to kiss him goodbye. And you then imagine how your son was killed, the pain he endured at the hands of those who should have protected him. You wonder probably if you had gone with him, arrested together, your son will still be alive. That is the hell Albert's father must be going through now. All this because of the government led by blah blah jamaa anaendelea kutusi the government and all this. That's his opinion, so I'm not going to read that part because as you all know, this is not a biased channel. So the next thing now we are going to look at will be what Gladys Wanga has posted as an official statement that concerns the tragic death of Albert Omondi Ojwang. Now, if I try to read for you, before I show you what the police had to say about this case, statement of the tragic death of Albert Omondi Ojwang. I wish to register, this is from Homa Bay County, remember, I wish to register with profound concern about the distressing reports surrounding the death of Albert Omondi Ojwang, a young man from Homa Bay County, while in police custody at Central Police Station, Nairobi. I want to extend my deepest condolences to family, friends, and community of Albert Ojwang. During the unimaginably painful time, no family should suffer the loss of a loved one under such unclear and troubling circumstances, especially while in the custody of state institutions sworn to protect lives. I want to call upon the relevant agencies to hold thorough, independent, and transparent investigation into the event leading to Albert's death. Police brutality has no place in our society. The Independent Policing Oversight Authority, IPOA, must expedite its inquiry and ensure that findings are made public. The incident underscores the pressing need for police accountability and custodial safeguards. We stand in solidarity with Albert's family and will offer necessary support during this time. Guys, now that is from Homa Bay County. And as you all know, still watu waliongea sana. A person like Hanifa posted a post on Twitter where she says that, guys, maandamano on Thursday, inshallah, posters will be up immediately this poll ends. We are marching for every one of us they have killed. Speak up against police brutality, against state-sanctioned police violence. Now, Francis Gaido now, as you all know, hajanyamaza, and he said, someone tell this Hanifa, Hani Farsafi, whatever he called a bad name, I can't read it. We don't need her shitty posters. She's not our leader. Now that we all know what is going on, and things has gotten out of hand, and now it has become public, and it is, you know, people are asking themselves how easy Albert Omondi Ojwang's death was, and some people are blaming Raila and all this. Amidst all this, polisi wameongea, they defended themselves, so wamesema that how he died and all this. Now let's listen to what the head of police, IG Douglas Kanja, had to say about this.
Good morning, members of the Fourth Estate. So this morning we are here at Central Police Station because of the issues that all of us are aware of. And with me, I have the two DIGs, Mr. Rangat and Mr. Masegeri, and also the Deputy DCI. And we are also accompanied by the chair of IPOA, Independent Police Oversight Authority, because they are the ones undertaking the investigations as mandated by the law. So, I have a brief chronology of events that led to the death of Albert Omondi Ojwang. On Friday, 6th June 2025, Albert Omondi Ojwang was arrested in Homa Bay County by DCI detectives for the offense of false publication. Records indicate that he was transported to Nairobi, where he was questioned by officers from the DCI headquarters on Saturday. He was later booked at the Central Police Station at the occurrence book number 136/7/6/2025 at 21:35 hours. During a routine cell inspection, Ojwang was found unconscious. He was immediately rushed to Bagathi Hospital for treatment, as documented at the occurrence book number 9/08/06 of 2025 at 01:39 hours. Upon arrival, he was declared dead. Given the circumstances surrounding the incident, it was necessary to investigate the death in accordance with regulations governing death in police custody. And in line with the statutory requirements, the Independent Policing Oversight Authority, IPOA, was duly notified to commence investigations. Additionally, to ensure a thorough, impartial, and expeditious investigations by the Independent Policing Oversight Authority, I ordered the interdiction of the following officers with immediate effects. Number one is the officer commanding the station, that is the Central Police Station OCS, the duty officer who was on duty during the night in question, the cell sentry on duty at that time, all officers who were on duty at the report office that night, and any other officer found to have been on duty or otherwise involved during the incident. The National Police Service remains committed to upholding the rule of law, human rights, transparency, and accountability within the service. And we will provide all the necessary support to the independent investigative agencies in order to resolve this case, and we will provide further updates as the investigation progresses. The National Police Service condoles with the family and friends and relatives of the late Albert Omondi Ojwang, and asks for their patience as we get to the bottom of this matter. Thank you very much. I now invite the chair, IPOA, to say one or two things. Chair, please. Bismillah. As the IG has said, we were informed about the death of the young man in police custody yesterday. Actually, the IG sent me a copy of the signal. And so from last night, we had already commenced the investigations. We have dispatched our team here. They have come here last night. They are still here today. They have visited the scene. Last night, I had decided to come and see for myself this place where the death occurred. And I had informed the IG that I was going to come. So then he told me, actually, I'm also going there. Let's meet there. So I don't have much information to tell you from my power, just to confirm that we have received the information about the death from the IG, and we have commenced our investigations in accordance with the law. And we want to assure, I watched I watching the Ojwang on TV crying. Any parent will feel the same pain when you have lost your son. I want to assure him and members of the public that IPOA will do everything possible to ensure that justice is served for the family and the Kenyans. And we're very happy that the IG has already interdicted all the officers who are in this station at the material time. We also want to warn those who are going to be appointed to act in their places to cooperate with our investigators and not to interfere with the investigators. I thank you.